Good morning, guys. It's Saturday, September 17, and today I will be alone up until 1:30 p.m. because my hubby is at work. He started work at around 5 o'clock this morning. So, pretty tough for him, but I have a lot of things to do today. I'm going to go to the grocery store, pick up a few things at Trader Joe's and maybe Sprouts, and then I'm going to come back, show you what I got, and then I'll show you also how to make sunscreen. And this is the sunscreen that I use if I'm going to use foundation. I'll just put it as like my primer. It's not really bad in terms of being white in color, but because my foundation doesn't have its own SPF, I'm going to have to make my own. Yeah, but with the whole hubby working thing, this is kind of a continuation of really what's been going on the past year or so. His work has a lot of overtime, and it's not that I don't like getting extra money. You know, it's always nice to have extra money. Gives your budget a good kick, a good boost, so that you can buy things that you need or save for things that you'll need later on. But you know, it just goes to show you how much you actually have to work down here in order to afford really basic things, especially housing, and with the gas prices being higher than most of the rest of the country, you know, we really have to hustle around here. And we live in a one bedroom, one bath, and we don't live in the city of LA. We live in a suburb, but it's its own different city, about 35 miles or so north of downtown Los Angeles. And the rent up here is still pretty bad. It's up to, I think around here, $1,600 to $1,700 for a one bedroom, one bath. And some of the places around here are not very updated, so you're not going to get a whole lot for your money. Like our place has in-house washer and dryer, so we don't have to go to like a community laundromat on the complex or outside of the complex, which is really nice. But some other places don't have that, and other places don't have like assigned parking, which is really bad. So you know, for $1,700, you're not really getting a whole lot for your money. Right now, we're not paying that much, but you know, they'll probably raise the rent again next year, and yeah, that's the story of most people's lives living in Los Angeles. If you're living out on your own, then that's this kind of thing you have to worry about, the housing costs going up. But, hey guys, so I'm back from the grocery store. I went to Sprouts and Trader Joe's, and I just had to get a few things like lemons and cereal. But let me show you what I got actually, because it's easier to just show you than to explain what I got. So here is the grocery haul. Okay, so this is the stuff that I got from Trader Joe's, and I use the Trader Joe's bags because they're only 99 cents, and they, of course, are a lot more heavy duty than regular plastic bags. And since I have to carry the groceries up to the apartment, it's better to have something like this instead of just regular plastic bags. think all of this was $23. There is no tax on groceries in California, so $23 for all of this, and you can see I got mostly organic stuff. So that was Trader Joe's. Push that to the side, make room for the stuff from Sprouts. This stuff. I don't know if it's really good. It's my first time getting any prepackaged sauce from Rick Bayless, and I usually don't like any prepackaged sauce anyway. But this thing has like so many ingredients in it that I figured it's easier for me to just try this. Everything here, what I got at Sprouts was like $26. So that is about $50 of food there, but you know, a lot of it is organic, and I could have gotten more meat, but I chose not to. So $50 for about a week's worth or more of food. The cheese is gonna last us a while, but yeah, so, you know, for me, I don't think groceries are really that expensive. In California, you can get non-organic stuff and then it'll be even cheaper. But I like to shop at places like Sprouts and Trader Joe's. Okay guys, so it's time to make the sunscreen, and I have all my ingredients right here. And for this, you're going to need coconut oil, carrier oil, beeswax, shea butter, zinc oxide, and vitamin E. And the carrier oil that I'm going to be using today is olive oil. So let me get all of my ingredients set up, and then I'll show you step by step how to do this. So here are the ingredients. Got my olive oil, coconut oil, shea butter. Here's the white beeswax. You can get I think they have the yellow one. And then zinc oxide. And you can see where I got some of these ingredients. And then vitamin E oil. Okay, so I got this vitamin E oil from specifically online because there are some that, if you're not careful, it's actually vitamin E oil mixed with something else. So just make sure you're looking at the ingredients very carefully. I have everything in my double boiler now, and a double boiler is just a glass bowl on top of a pot that's filled with enough water so that the water touches the bottom of the glass bowl. And I have all the ingredients in here except for the zinc oxide. Okay, and the double boiler is just going to help melt everything nice and slowly. I'm going to start stirring it once the water starts getting kind of hot. If the water gets too hot and it starts to boil, I'm going to put it on top of a smaller burner. That way it doesn't get the water, the steam in the bowl, because you don't want water in your mixture. And with the shea butter, when you first get shea butter, it might look all grainy. It won't look smooth like this. And the way that I got it to be this consistency is when I first got my shea butter, I took everything out of the jar and then I put it into a double boiler, just like what I'm doing now. And I just melted it slowly, and then I poured it back into the container it came in, and I put this container into the fridge. And once it was cooled down significantly, then I put it into the freezer. And you want to get it cooled down very quickly so that no crystals form, and it takes away the graininess. Now when I make my body care products, the consistency is just so much better. I already turned the heat off. So now it's all melted. And I'm going to be really careful. I'm gonna need both my hands for this. So I'm just going to wipe the condensation on the sides, that way no water gets into our mixture. Okay, now I'm going to need 2 3/4 tablespoons zinc oxide, but I'm going to double that because I'm going to double batch. Okay. So I'm going to mix this very well, and then when it cools down a little bit, if you want, you can add like a cosmetic grade fragrance oil to this. And then you just pour it into a container of your choice. I like to reuse my glass containers. So I'll pour it into one of those, and then I'm going to cool it down quickly by putting it into the fridge. I'm cooling it down slightly by stirring it vigorously like this, but it needs to cool down very fast so that it doesn't get grainy. Okay, I have it in my container now, and I'm just making sure that I tap it so that it doesn't get any air bubbles inside. You can see the consistency. And I've already used some. So here, let me demonstrate how to use it. Okay, so here's some on my arm. And if you rub it in really well, there won't be any white streaks. Okay, and there you have it. So now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put it into the fridge, make sure it cools down very quickly, and then that's it. That's it for today. I'm going to wait for hubby to come home. It's about another couple hours or so, and I'm probably just going to relax or clean up even more. I'm already doing the laundry, so, and I've already vacuumed. I'm pretty close to being done with cleaning up. So I hope you enjoyed watching how to make sunscreen. That's really it. If I want to make deodorant, the only other thing that I do add is baking soda and arrowroot powder. And that's pretty much it. That's the difference between the two. So I'll show you that next time. But I guess I'll see you guys later, and hope you all have a good rest of your day.